Hi gang, it's Kara again, the only instructor online that has confidence to go on and do a video with wet hair. How are you? Hey, listen, we're going to do a Christmas song today. We're going to work on Angels We Have Heard on High. This has got 3 parts. I'm going to show you briefly all the 3 parts, and then we are going to have my cat come in and sing along with us. I don't know if you heard that, but he's ready to sing. For my intermediate students, the very first version of this, and it's not numbered, it just says Angels We Have Heard on High. All right? Now let's do some troubleshooting before we go through this. The first 2 lines are going to be played twice. Look at those repeat signs, okay? Then we've got line 3, line 4. On line 5, we have a first ending. We will go all the way back up to the beginning of the piece. When we come back down to line 5, we skip the first ending, and we take the second ending, which gets us done, okay? And before I go on, we should tune real quick. I should make sure that this is in tune. Look at this. I've got a capo on from my lesson yesterday. Let's take that off. That would be tragic. That would be a tragic way to start this lesson, with a capo on. Here's my A string. And here's my melody string D. There's my open D. Okay? So back to this beginning version, Angels We Have Heard on High. I'm not going to, you can't say it's a beginning version, it's an intermediate version. You know, all the work we've done so far, I'm thinking there's not going to be anything that really stumps you on this. Let's take a really quick look at line number 4. We've got a rest. Okay. Now, when you go on line 4, when you go to that 0, 1, 3, also known as our G chord, you're going to take your thumb down to the 2, and then I'm going to use my ring finger on the 1 and lift it up. Let me show you that again. That's probably the most interesting thing you've got to do here, and I really want you to work on the fingering on this because it'll help you set up yourself for the more advanced stuff I give you in the future. There's our 1, 0, 3. I'm using my middle finger and my thumb, taking my thumb down to the 2, then using my ring finger to grab that 1, lift it up, and then look what happens. I've got these 2 fingers up in the air, boom, ready for that A chord, okay? That's a really efficient way to do this, okay? Now the other thing that we've got on this, and we've talked about syncopation before, but let's talk about it again really quickly. On the second measure at the top line, we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we come in on the and beat after that second beat of the measure. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? All right, I'm going to run you through this first version of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 4, and repeat. And 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First ending, 1, 2, 3. We repeat to line 3. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Line 5. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for the second ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I might have said something wrong when I first started talking about this. When we get through the first ending, we're going to repeat back to line 3 at the beginning of line 3, okay? Watch out for those repeat signs. I don't know if I said that right the first time. The other thing I wanted to point out to you, in line 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Now you can take that opportunity to practice your away back picking on your eighth notes if you want, but you don't have to. 1, 2, all of them away, 1 and 2 and. So I'm picking away on all of them. But if I pick the down up method or the away back method, 1, 2, away back, okay? The advantage to the away back stuff is it will get you used to playing that way in the event that you've got to play really fast eighth notes, okay? Because sometimes if you're going stuff like that, the best way to get that kind of a speed is to pick away back, and keep that alternating directional thing going. Okay, that's the first version of this. Dulcimer 2. It's designed for my more advanced students. I don't think you're going to have any problem with this. Let's look at the second line, third measure, okay? We go 1 and 2 and then I want you to voice that. I want you to put your shape of a G chord down, and then you're going to go up to a 4, 4, 6 plus A shape, and you climb up to the 7, and then let your thumb drag you up to the 8 and reposition your fingers to go 6 plus 7 and 8. Okay? Now again, I'm on the second line, Dulcimer 2. If you look at the third measure in, we voice a 3-3-5 G like this. I want you to play it like this. All right? And my thumb, I'm going to use my thumb to drag me up to the next position, which is the 4, 4, 6 plus. So same fingering, drags up to the 4, 4, 6 plus. My thumb's going to hit that 7 for me. I'm leaving these right where they are because there's no need to move them yet. Then my thumb is going to drag my hand up to the 8, and I'm going to lay in my 7 and my 6 plus. That's the most efficient way to get this move. Watch me play that. Let me play it a little better than that. Okay? Now if you just take your hand up and let your fingers fall into where they naturally want to fall, that's going to be a really easy move for you. If you're lifting your hand up and moving your fingers all over the place during that little phrase, you're just working too hard. All right? All right, so here is Dulcimer 2, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the metronome on now. I've got my metronome set, I believe, at about 69. Once again, I came over here without my glasses for real this time. The last time I said I didn't have my glasses on, they were on top of my head the whole time. You've never done that. Okay, here's Dulcimer 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I often say that I need someone to edit me at all times. Something sounded funky to me on that second line. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now what I want you to change on your tablature. On the second measure of line 2, it goes 3, 2. That 1 and 0 on the middle string is not supposed to be on the middle string. Mark that out right now and put it on your melody string so it would go 3, 2, 1, 0 all on the same string. Okay? And if you have questions about that, Facebook me or something, and I'll go over it with you again. 3, 2, 1, 0, and then the 2 is on the middle string. Okay? I thought that sounded really funky when I was playing it. Okay. Let's jump to dulcimer 3. I'm going to slow this down just a smidge because my hair has to be dry to give me my natural dulcimer abilities, and it's not dry up, and so I'm not playing very well for you, so I'm going to slow it down. Okay, now on dulcimer 3 we've got some real nice harmonics to play on the 7s and the 4, okay? You've taken enough lessons with me on that. You know the technique that I want you to use on those. Practice those separately. Okay. I don't see anything here. Okay, it looks to me like knock wood, but I think the tablature's all correct on dulcimer 3. Let's see. Here's dulcimer 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest and repeat. Rest. Rest. Oops. I'll get it right next time. Rest. I'm glad I slowed that down. It's not that it's hard. It's just that I haven't warmed up. There's our repeat. Got it. Rest. Second ending. Well, really can't call that the second ending. You just go on. Okay! Yeah, I haven't warmed up. And I'm learning more and more that I really kind of need to warm up before I just jump behind this camera and do these videos. All right, let that be a lesson to you, but mostly me. Okay, I'm leaving this set on, it looks to me it's like on about 60. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the first one, and without stopping, I'm going to play the second one, and then I'm going to play the third one. And what you can do is you can, when you play back with this video, you can start on the second one when I'm starting on the first one. You get what I mean? Play the second one, play the third one, and then play the first one in that order. Or play the third one, play it in any order you want, because it'll all stack up and match, as long as you've changed dulcimer 2, measure number 2, and line 2. Okay? And I got to remember to play it the right way instead of the way I've written it here. The other way to practice this, if you need to practice one section, just play that section over and over again, no matter what I'm playing here, okay? All right, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. I can't because I gotta play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. First ending. Repeat. Bum, 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 bum. Man, oh man. going to go with the line, or boom, dulcimer 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far I'm going to give myself a C grade on this whole video. Repeat! I think it's because Adobe Joe's not in here with me. I'm going to blame it on that anyway. That measure. Rest. G. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Quarter notes. Repeat. Rest. G chord, rest, quarter notes. Now we're going to go on to dulcimer 3. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest and repeat. Rest. Here we go. Rest. Get ready to repeat. Taking the, we're going to go on. Phew! Boy, I'm not playing very well today, alright? But thanks for being patient with me, because I wish I did those things on purpose, because that would be nice. I could say I purposefully make mistakes so that you don't feel so bad when you do, because we all make mistakes at all levels that we play. My biggest problem is today that I haven't warmed up and my head's wet. My hair's wet. That's the problem. All right, if you're a regular student of mine, you already have access to printing off the material you needed for this video. If you are not, and you're just randomly running across this online and you don't know me from Eve, you can email me at through my website, karabarnard.com, and we can make arrangements for you to get this music. Okay, thanks so much. Have a good afternoon.